On this episode of Dogmatic Media, we are going to be talking about Unfriended, unfortunately.
And we'll also be having James's last installment of Dogmatic Video.
Sad face. And we also have some new plans that we're going to be telling you all about next. I'm Jay.
And I'm Bree.
Dogmatic Media. Alright, so normally in this part, Bree and I talk about a show we've seen on Netflix or a weird movie or anything, but we're going to do something a little different because we're going to be getting a new studio. We're going to have a new studio, a whole new setup. The show's going to be totally revamped. So we are taking the month of August off.
Sorry, guys.
Sorry. They're only missing 2 episodes.
Yeah.
So we're taking the whole month of August off. Thank you. We're going to move all of our stuff to a new studio, and then we're going to come back. We are not going to be having James.
Nope.
James is going to be doing his own thing, /TV. So be on the lookout for that. We'll be promoting it. I'm sure he'll be on.
It came from the 508
Exactly.
YouTube page, the page
Exactly.
itself. And in the meantime, you can also check out all of our other episodes if you haven't. You can check out the trailer for The Box. You can check out One Last Kill. All on the It Came From the 508 page and also on the Dogmatic Media page.
Yes.
Check it all out if you guys are missing our adorable faces or just want to see what else that we were up to.
Yes. And we will be giving updates on the Facebook page. So if you are getting antsy, which I don't know why they would be, but whatever. You're getting antsy, you need some Dogmatic Media, we'll be on the Facebook page. You can message us, comment, whatever you
See
need
what
to
we're
do.
posting.
But we'll still be around, but we're going to be moving. We're not going to be doing any episodes. We're going to be moving everything to the studio and getting ready to come back better than ever. It's going to be awesome. So, with that being said, we're going to go now to James for his last rendition of Dogmatic Video. Sad face.
What's going on, guys? We have reached the end. This is my final segment of Dogmatic Video. As Jay explained to you earlier, we're moving into a new studio. We're expanding. I'm going to be doing my own show. We're going to be working close with Dogmatic Media. There's no ill will, it's all love. We're just moving up and moving out. Expansion. So, I wanted to do something different for this being my final episode, if you will, and I wanted to back off on the reviewing videos that have just come out or whatever, and kind of just talk to my guys. The reason I started this segment in the first place, which was the video collector. It's a special group of people. We're not, we don't just love movies. We love movies, and we just, we are addicts, for lack of a better word. And, technology's moving up and moving out itself. And you may find yourself in a situation nowadays where you buy a brand spanking new HD 1080p 50-inch fucking Ultra HD 4K super duper whatever television. You go to pop in your favorite DVD, and ends up looking like this. Or this. Or this. Or this. The newer technology is not playing well with DVDs, which unfortunately means we have to rebuy the new movies or old movies in Bluray. And it sucks. It's shitty, but, as these things happen, technology is just going to swallow up things and shit them back out, and there's nothing much we can do about it. So instead of reviewing new movies coming out, I wanted to kind of help any videophiles out there that might be struggling to build their Blu-ray collection or replace existing DVDs with Blu-rays. The easiest way to do that, start off right off the jump, box sets. You get a lot of bang for a little bit of buck. And I just want to run through a couple of my favorite box sets. First up, the Universal. You guys see that? Ooh. The Universal Monsters Essential Collection. Honestly, fantastic box set. It's got all of the original Universal monsters in one easily digestible palette. We got Dracula, Frankenstein, the Wolfman, the Invisible Man, Creature from the Black Lagoon, the Mummy, Bride of Frankenstein. It's got 8 what I consider quintessential films in Blu-ray. Won't look all boxed in on your freaking TV, and they're fantastic. And for the value, it's $35. That's amazing. 8 Blu-rays for $35 is ridiculous, bar none. Probably one of my best purchases in a long time, and it speeds the transition because I have all of them individually on DVD, and the transfers aren't all that great on the DVDs from the jump. The Blu-rays, it kind of helps. Second up for the box sets, Halloween on Blu-ray box set. This box set has 10 fucking movies. Now, I can't say that I love all 10 of these fucking movies. Looking at you, Rob Zombie. But it has everything. It is quintessential, and it's $40. You're looking at, some of the best horror films ever made. Right off the bat, boom, in one easily digestible piece. It's fantastic. It's an amazing value. And it'll jumpstart that Blu-ray collection like that. Now, you also, like myself, may live with a persistent technophobe. The type of person that just figured out how to use a DVD like fucking 5 minutes ago, and now you're throwing Blu-rays at them and they're going, well, I don't understand how to use it, it don't make no sense. Yes, we both know that it's just putting a disc in a thing and pressing play, but for some reason, these meatheads, they don't. Now, if you happen to be an accommodating soul like me, that means when you buy new DVDs, you might air for the combo pack, where you get the Blu-ray, the DVD, digital, all in one shot. I just want to say that my favorite buy of all time for that was the Logan Special Edition from Target box set. Now, that's probably not going to be very easy to find anymore, and that's, that's why they call them collector's editions. But if you can get your hands on one, first of all, Logan was an incredible movie. 2, you're getting 2 transfers of this movie for the price of 1. You're getting your DVD, you're getting your Blu-ray, you're getting your digital, and you get an art book, and on top of that, you also get a Blu-ray of Logan Noir, which was a fully realized black and white version of this film, which genuinely should have won an Academy Award for Best Picture last year, but was not even paid attention to. I don't understand why. James Mangold and Hugh Jackman put together something that was entirely amazing and special, and was just one of my favorite films of last year, let alone ever. If you can get your hands on this particular box set, it's definitely worth the buy. Probably one of my favorite combo packs of all time. It's just got so much cool stuff going on in it. Way worth it. Buy it. I'm not giving anything ratings tonight either, guys. It ain't about that. This is just between me and my collector friends. If you're not a collector friend, get into it. What are you doing? Okay, so last but not least, we talked about this a couple episodes ago, where companies like Scream Factory and Eureka and stuff are bringing out awesome older films and bringing them to the modern age with Blu-rays. And I gotta say that my shout out for the best buy as far as these films goes are Scream Factory's Steelbook collection. Here you go. This is just They Live. This is just one of many. They did an entire run of John Carpenter films. They had They Live, Prince of Darkness, Escape from New York. I bought them all because I'm ridiculous. I don't know what else to say about that, except these guys are like really, really, really pushing a boundary with how awesome these sets are. They come with all new bonus features, all new cast and crew interviews, director interviews, and the covers are just awesome. It's all original artwork. It's totally worth looking into. Scream Factory is just fucking killing it. I know in the next couple of months they're releasing Life Force, The Howling, Army of Darkness, Night of the Demons. Like, they're coming out with like all the old stuff that you're just not gonna find on Blu-ray. They're bringing it to Blu-ray. and making it fucking awesome. And I can't say any more about that. I can't rave about it. So that's it. It's the end. For this and for me on Dogmatic Video and Dogmatic Media. I hope that somewhere out there somebody has enjoyed my commentary on films, and taken, heed when I warn them about a bad movie, or went out and bought a movie because of a good review I did that they may not have expected. I'm just one guy. I'm just some shitty dime store filmmaker, but I take this stuff to heart. I love films. I love horror films. I love talking about films, and I hope you guys come and check out my new show in the fall, where we're going to talk about some more films, just in a very different way. It has been a pleasure. It has been an honor, and I'll see you guys on the flip side. See you later.
And we are back, and we are unfortunately talking Unfriended. We have with us the Grand Wizard, the Grandmaster James.
I was about to say, rethink your word.
Yeah,
though.
the Grandmaster, I'm sorry. James. And on his side, we have Justin Dion, sound tech for It Came from the 508. And we are all going to be talking Unfriended. So as you can probably tell from our intro, from this intro, I was not a fan of this movie whatsoever. Funny story though, we go to see this movie at the theater, and I got carded by the little shit that takes the tickets.
It's his job.
It's his job. My facial hair is older than this kid. Are you kidding me? The picture on my ID that I had to show him, the picture is older than him. He was sucking at his mama's teat when I took that picture to get my license. Are you kidding me?
For the record, I did not get carded, and we're basically the same age.
It's ridiculous.
Wait, you guys were together?
No.
Oh.
But yeah, I got
That's
carded.
too funny.
I got carded to go see Unfriended.
You mad, bro?
Very. That just set me off. And
I would
sit down and for this clusterfuck of a movie. I need to calm down. So you guys talk amongst yourselves.
Where do I even begin?
No, it doesn't even matter.
I don't even know what to say. Oh my god.
What was their budget on this movie? Do you know?
Like $10.
Fucking.
It's like $5 million or something.
Yeah, I thought so.
It was like,
Oh my God.
That was $5 million.
I thought it was.
That was $5 million. I make better movies with $5,000.
I know you do.
What the fuck?
They're like, we're just gonna set up 5 cameras and never use any other angles, and that's fine. It's fine. No big deal.
Okay, yeah. There's a good starting point. The lack of cinematography. There was no
It wasn't
cinema.
supposed to look like that, though. It wasn't like, it was kind of like how you have like first person ones and da-da-da. Like,
See, but here's the thing. Okay, so they're riffing on found footage, essentially, right?
Basically.
Like that's the idea. It's riffing on found footage. Found footage movies, they don't have a lot of music. They don't have the tension. All relies in the first person view, in the immersion, in the lack of anything else going on.
Yep.
You reduce that down to a fucking window on a computer screen and have multiple ones going on at once. It's a clusterfuck. Just what Jay said. It is a clusterfuck.
Yeah.
It
was.
I thought the acting was awful.
Yes, the acting was awful.
God.
I felt nothing for these people. I could have cared less.
Dude, I can't even remember any of the characters' names.
It doesn't matter. Who cares?
Exactly.
And I felt what pissed me off most is I felt like at the end when they did their like little twist about they wanted you to find the laptop, like whoever made this movie, like I feel like they were all in a room like we did this is gonna be great, this is gonna be awesome. They were so proud of themselves for a piece of shit. Ugh.
That ending
Ridiculous.
Was so fucking pretentious.
Yeah.
It was stupid.
All right, I'm glad I'm not the only one that saw that.
No, it was a dumb ending.
It was genuinely fucking pretentious.
It
It
was.
was drawn out and everything.
That's what I'm saying.
It was
right?
dumb.
That's
it was dumb.
Your thoughts on this, Justin?
Well, to not completely crap on the movie, I did like the fact that they tried to do it all on one screen. They tried to, like, alright, this is, like, if you sat down on a laptop, this is what you see. And then they had a little bit of, like, fresh breath of air when they, like, would show other scenes on the screen of, like, one of them coming off the roof and whatnot. But a lot of the tricks that they used with it are not realistic. Like, some of the hacks that they used would not work. When you go on, like, the deep web, you don't see a little boat and all this stuff. It's code is what it is. So, like, I get, like, you have to make it look nice for, like, film wise, but when you're trying to both have the aesthetics of it and the cold calculation of it, because you have that one guy that knows everything about everything, yet he leaves his speakers on, it just kind of kills it, Like, you can't be both the brainiac and dumbass.
Yeah.
And
all at the same time. I agree.
Like I said, I like the fact that, like, they tried to go for this, like, alright, we're going to put everything on one screen, and that must have been a pain in the ass to edit. But then, like, from my computer side, I'm looking at it, like, how do you have two Facebooks open? How are you still getting messages from this one when you're on this one? And if you're going to steal a computer, you wipe that. You don't just...
But that was
not
the
that I
whole
would
point.
do that.
At the very end,
but
they
you
said
don't
that
just-
it was a lure anyways, dude.
Yeah, but let's talk about how thinly
I know.
lame
I
that
know.
hook is.
I know it's a lame hook. You know what's confusing to me? How every time this fucking hooded dude, whatever, was, like, on the screen, why was he all of a sudden, like, weirdly digitized?
Like, why-
That's impossible.
Yes,
That's
that's
my
what
point.
I was watching. I'm like, this is
I'm gonna
so...
step in here.
Come on. This is Paul. Hi, Paul.
I'm gonna explain that.
Okay. How did they do that?
The reason why it was like that is because at the end, when you see the guy behind the computer at the end, when he's
Yeah.
got all those screens, he was actually doing that on his end. You see what I'm saying?
Oh, okay. Because I was confused, because I'm like, is this
Thanks,
supposed to be like... Because I was like, it's almost like they were trying to make it, like, weirdly paranormal kind of thing, you know what I mean? So I was like, what the fuck? Like, how do you... What?
Yeah, it's
like,
not
it was stupid. And then you see the when he's messaging the other guy, the main dude's messaging his friend that's, like, in England, and then his friend in England's talking retarded. Like, he's just like, oh yeah, I see dat, like, instead of that. I'm like, bro, like, you're like 30. Like,
It's like that meme I posted today when people are talking about a lit famine, and they're like, shut the fuck up, I'm not 17.
right, like I can't. I don't get it.
Like, that's the other thing that I hated about this movie. How modernized how forcefully modernized it tried to be. Where they have, like, grown men purposely misspelling shit.
Or the passwords in the very beginning.
Yeah, like...
Feel the burn, cafefe. It's like you try way too hard.
Yeah.
And
Way too fucking hard.
if you're gonna do it, like, you do the password 1, 2, 3. I got those, but it's just like, why?
Yeah, for real.
Really.
I think they only really spent their budget on those two actresses. The deaf one was in Switched at Birth, and she's actually deaf. And then the black girl who was in Get Out, she's the maid. I'm pretty sure they just spent it on that, and they were just like, yeah, people will totally be into this. Guy, they're still kind of like no-name acters.
Well,
like, I couldn't tell you who they were.
It certainly wasn't... Okay, the budget certainly wasn't going to a DP.
No.
There wasn't
Not
a
even
DP.
a little bit. Mm-mm.
We're talking about static shots. It was static shot the movie.
Yeah.
I can't get over it. I can't. Like, even, like, found footage is not my favorite genre even to begin with. There are...
But you can do it well. Like, Sinister is better than that, you know?
I would say...
They found it.
I would say, As Above, So Below is a better choice in this
that
movie.
I don't
so
care.
good, right?
Right?
There's better found footage choices than what... And this is a found footage film. Do not get it fucking twisted.
Yeah.
It's a spin on found footage, but it's a found footage movie.
Right.
And that ending.
Yeah.
That was so stupid.
They all go in front of the cameras with their little masks on. I was like, you got this.
They were like trying to
got
be
to
like
be kidding me
they were
right
like
now.
trying to be like some like edgy fucking Antifa rip or something, and it was
I'm
like
watching this and I'm like, they're just sitting in a room like patting themselves on the back. This is gonna be awesome.
like I'm gonna dip into spoiler territory here. So the whole lure of this film is that this guy robs this fucking laptop, but he was apparently supposed to rob this laptop. It was all a hook so that they could hook all these people in. It is the weakest fucking twist I have ever seen in a movie
It would
ever.
have made more sense if he had bought it off Craigslist. Like he had said in the beginning when he lied to his friends.
Like, why they even like tried to say it was like sitting in this lost and found box for 4 weeks while he was deciding what to do with it, and then he brings it home, and
Right.
all this stuff happens. It's like, bro,
No.
How would you even know he was gonna take it? Like how?
it's impossible. It's fucking impossible. And like these people were ready to go at a fucking jump
Yeah,
Yeah.
no.
to do this,
Right.
Yeah, no.
because it was obviously.
Yeah,
They,
just the
they
second
know
turn
exactly
they
where
were,
to be.
and like they had like people in London. They had people like right next to where he
Right.
was.
Yeah.
It's
Exactly.
just
Because he's trying to get into in the very beginning. He's trying to get into it with all the password. Like, how are you gonna have all these people exactly where they need to be? It's
Right.
no.
It's like
Nope.
It's like almost like fantasy
Yeah.
Right.
in a sense.
Had they gone with that bought on Craigslist angle,
like you
They
know
could've
what's
done
gonna
better.
happen.
might have been a little bit more.
Right, because then it's like, okay, somebody else stole the laptop and then sold it to him, and then the person messaging saying you're a thief. That would make more sense,
Right.
you know?
Honestly, like, it reminded me of the beginning of fucking Labyrinth, when you had all the goblins in the closet and they're like, is she gonna say the words? But the thing is that Labyrinth was more fucking believable. And that had Muppets.
And
this
Bowie
movie
Bulge.
would have been better with Muppets.
Yeah,
Yeah.
I agree. And like, what would be the point of them like basically selling out these people and like killing them off and then having the cops find it? Because then where does the money go? All that Bitcoin money and everything. Like they're giving up their money. Like they're giving up everything by killing all these people and then getting them caught. Like getting the other people caught by these cops. So you're basically giving up all this money. Like why? I don't get it. Like it was there. It's right there in a Bitcoin.
That's the whole movie. Like I don't get it. I don't know.
I don't
why
get this
it was
movie.
Made. I don't know why it was in theaters. Like I just don't. Know.
I mean, I've seen more believable Machiavellian acts in Mission Impossible. You know what I'm saying? Like,
I don't get it. I don't get it.
I don't get it at all. It was bad.
so bad. I hate for us to go out on a our hiatus while we grew things up with such a crappy movie, but let's go on some ratings. Justin, out of 0 to 13 scale, what would you give Unfriended Dark Web?
0 to 13, because I like the computer aspect of it. I kind of appreciate where they were going in the beginning with like, all right, this is the main idea. We're gonna try it like from a screen point, and how much of a pain in the ass it was.
Mm-hmm.
And for that, with the graphics that they used and like in the timely fashion that like everything was popping up, I gotta give them a little bit of credit, so I'll give it like a 4.
Okay, James.
All right. So, it's my last episode.
Bring it on.
I've
brother.
seen a lot of ups and downs in movies this year, and I would say that 2018 has had some of the most just up there awesome films, like pure 12s, 13s. I mean, between Deadpool 2, Hereditary, we've done some awesome reviews on some awesome films. We've also done some shit like Day of the Dead Bloodlines or whatever else we've done on the episode. This movie is the worst fucking movie I have seen this year. It is an I want my motherfucking money back out of 13.
Bree, what would you give it?
I don't know, man. I don't know, maybe a 2 because some of the chicks were hot. Like, whatever.
Even
Like,
that, though.
but even that though, it's just like, no,
Yeah.
I don't know. It was pretty lame, guy.
My rating is going to be, going on piggybacking on what Justin said, the premise in the beginning
Would have been okay.
was decent. So for that, but the execution was just fucking hard. So for that premise, I'm going to give this movie a 1 out of a 13. For that little piece alone. Just a 1. Because
1, 2, and 4.
Other
and
than
0.
that, it was just a steaming pile of fucking dog shit vomit.
To defend the 4 a little bit, if they elongated the parts of the snuff films, it would have made it better.
Yes.
That would have been cool.
Yes.
Yeah, I
Just to
kind of
touch
wanted
on
to
that a
see.
little.
Absolutely.
I really kind of wanted to see.
Had they actually earned their R rating.
Yeah.
Yeah. Seriously.
Any-
Why the fuck did I get carded for this movie and nothing fucking happens?
Yeah, no.
Nothing happens.
There's no-
Someone
there's-
runs
there's
to get a
no
can of dog
nudity.
food and they choke themselves on a chain.
Yeah.
Ugh.
There's no nudity. There's like, I was really hoping to see some acid be actually poured on people. Like, I was kind of excited about that.
Something.
Anything.
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 At that point in the movie, I was like, oh, fuck me, yes.
Like,
yes, come on,
All you see
redeem
is
it.
that hole in the chick's like forehead, and it's like, that's it.
That
Like,
was the
why
R-
is this?
that was
Why
the
is this
R
R
rating?
rated?
Like, why?
Are you kidding me? I wanted to see some torture. Anyways, I have issues.
To that point, had they expanded on that, I might have liked it and
A little bit better.
and forgiven some of the shortcomings of
Yeah,
this movie.
for sure.
A little bit, but they didn't. They're just like, here's a little bit, and then no, nothing.
This movie was just straight up brainless and nutless.
Awful.
Yep.
Absolutely awful.
Yep.
Save your money. Don't buy the DVD. Don't even
Don't.
watch it when it comes out on HBO.
No.
Just fucking
Nope.
leave it alone.
It's an hour and a half you won't get back.
Nope.
No red box. Don't do it.
No.
No.
Don't waste any money on this movie at all. Steaming pile of crap it is.
Everything's a steaming pile with you.
This one. So if a dog, listen, if a dog ate like month-old garbage and then shit it out and then ate the shit again and puked it out, that's what that movie would be. That's what Unfriended is.
I feel you.
That's exactly what that
Yes.
movie is.
Yep.
I think you
Month-old garbage, digested, shit out, eaten again, and then vomited. That is Unfriended in that little pile.
I think he spoke for all of us.
Gross.
I think that's all. I think that's all that needs to be said. He covered it.
And on that note, this has been Dogmatic Media. We're gonna, like we said in the beginning, we're taking a quick break, but we're gonna be coming back. Brand new studio, brand new format. Everything is gonna be new and improved. So check us out.
Yeah.
We'll be on Facebook. Check out James's show /TV.
Check out It Came From the 508 and Dogmatic Media's pages. Check out all of our trailers and all of the movies and all the other Dogmatic Media videos if you want to see my adorable face and whatever Jay is.
And like, share, comment.
Always.
Keep it alive, guys. We will be back.
This is going to be a big fall for It Came From the 508, so stay tuned. We got lots of things coming up, so be good. Peace.